Hola, my loves. My name is Karey, and welcome back to my channel. We make faith-based content. We chat about life and a little bit of lifestyle, And so today we are doing a chat with Karey episode, and I want to talk about this is both for men and women, but maybe a little bit mostly for girls. 7 ways to avoid wasting time in the wrong relationship. Okay, this is for everybody. So let's get into it. Number one, the way to avoid wasting time is ask the right questions. A lot of people, they just quote unquote go with the flow. You meet, you like each other, you go on dates, and you just, what's the word they use? We are vibing. Ask the right questions. Ask what they want. If it's a woman, ask what he wants. Ask his goal ultimately. Don't just go. This is your life. Don't go with the flow. This is your life. You deserve to know where you're going, where you are headed. Okay? You cannot just go with the flow. Right? So ask the right questions. And believe me, if this person, whether it's a woman or a woman, is just there to waste your time, you'll know. You'll know. Based on how they answer those questions, you'll know, and you'll make an informed decision and choice from their answer. And that way you are able to avoid wasting time, because people say time is money. No, time is just time. Once you lose it, you can't have it back. It's that simple. Okay, so the analogy of time is money. Yeah, but usually time is just time. Once you lose your time, you can't have it back. So the other way is make it clear. This is for women. Make it clear how long you're willing to wait until you get the ring. For those who want marriage, right? Because not everybody wants marriage, and it's fine to not want it. So, but for those who want marriage, make it very clear how long you're willing to wait until you get the ring. Okay, maybe you want to date for a year, 6 months, 2 years, 3 years, whatever period it is. Make it very, very, very clear from the get-go. That way you can avoid wasting time. And you might want to argue and say it's putting pressure. It's your life, baby, right? It's perfectly fine. It's your life. Not unless you are willing to let somebody else be in charge of your life, then by all means. But you should be in charge of your life, because at the end of the day, you need to be able to say to yourself that if something happened, I was in charge of my life. Somebody else didn't just do that to me, but I was a participant in it. Right? So you need to be able to in charge of your life to avoid regrets. Right? So make it clear. Whatever period it is, if after maybe a year or so you don't have the ring, that is for me, I'm out. Or maybe after 2 years or 3 years, time can be different for everybody. Okay, the other way to avoid wasting time is be willing to walk away if what they want or what you want is not what they want, right? Because men do it all the time. You have never seen a man settle for less than what he wants. Men always go for what they really, really want, all right? And that's why people always say, he got money, he looked for somebody else. Because he went for after what he always wanted, all right? So never settle, If the person is not, if what this person wants is not what you want, please walk away. Save yourself time, because it ultimately means you're not headed in the same direction. Where you are headed is not it's not where they are headed, and that doesn't really work for you. Ultimately, at the end of the day, you end up being very unhappy and having wasted your time. Okay. The third way is men. There's this saying that men always say, "Don't spend money on her; she's not your wife." I agree. I agree. I absolutely actually they usually say don't spend on money on her, you're not her father. That's the word. Okay, I digress. And I agree. I agree. I really, really do. But guess what, baby girl? Also, don't sleep with him. You're not his wife. If he is not spending on it because he is not here, if he says, and this is not, this is more of a metaphorical for me. I mean, both literally and metaphorically, that stop giving a man wife privileges when you're just a girlfriend. Stop. This applies to everything. Stop going to his house to cook, clean, and do all those things. Stop, honey. Stop. You are a girlfriend, not a wife. So stop giving him wife privileges when he's not giving you husband privileges. All right. So stop doing it. If men say, don't spend money on her, you're not her father, which I agree 100%. Also, I'm not sleeping with you. I am not your wife. Next point. Okay, know your deal breakers. Okay, they are in life. You have to compromise in life. It cannot always be about you. So let nobody lie to you that you can go about life without ever compromising. That's not true. It can happen. However, you should have a list of things you can never compromise. All right, and I'm going to make a video actually about 3 things you should never compromise in a relationship, and I should make it after this actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay, so have your deal breakers, things that these I can't compromise, these I am willing to compromise, these I can work on, these I can negotiate, these good. But there are things in life you should never compromise for any human being. It doesn't matter, like literally nobody, because once you do that, then you lose who you are, and if you lose who you are, what are we doing? Okay, so have a list of your deal breakers. Like these are the things I can never compromise, these are the things I can compromise, so that way you avoid being with the wrong person, you avoid wasting time, you avoid being with somebody who's not good for you. It's just a wise thing to do. Okay, and the next one is stay away from Mr. Let's see where things go. Let's move with let's go with the flow. That's the word. Let's go with the flow. Usually what that means is I just want to string you along, but with your permission. You know what I mean? They are actually seeking your consent to string you along. So fun fact, when a woman or a man both know what they want in life, they don't have room for let's see where things go. That is somebody either, number one, they don't know what they want, so they are confused. And why do you want somebody who is confused and lost? You don't want that for yourself, unless you're also confused and lost. Or number two, and this is the worst one, or they just want to play around with you. So don't put yourself in a position whereby somebody wastes your time because you don't have the guts to say this is what I want. All right, so don't do it to yourself. Don't do it to yourself, please. Whether it's a man or a woman, do not stay with somebody who tells you let's see where things go. If you want to play around, not with me. The last one, the 7th way to avoid wasting time, is listen carefully about their views on love, relationships, and marriage. Now, how do you know this? Don't ask questions. This you test by striking a conversation, right? Just strike a conversation with them and establish because if you ask somebody a question directly, they are bound to lie. Not always, but some they are bound to lie. They probably will tell you what you want to hear. So you don't ask, you just strike a conversation. And that way you'll get to know how they feel, their view and their opinion about marriage and commitment and all that. That way you can avoid wasting time. There goes 7 ways to avoid wasting time in a relationship. I hope this helps somebody out there. Like I always say, I don't have all the answers. I am also learning, I'm also growing. See, so if you have a better way, or you have a point that maybe I need some, chat me down below. Okay, comment down below and tell me your opinion, because we are all growing, we are all learning. Nobody has all the answers in life, okay? We are just using what knowledge we have to make the best of every situation, to avoid making mistakes, and regrets in life. Thank you so much, my loves, for tuning in and watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, share. I appreciate each and every one of you, and invite people to join. Thank you so much, my love. I'll see you. I'll make actually the next video I just said right now. I'll see you next, guys. Bye bye.